What was Napoleon's role at the Battle of Waterloo? Have you ever wondered how one battle could change the course of history? The Battle of Waterloo is a prime example. This battle took place on June 18, 1815, and marked a significant turning point for the French Empire and European history. At the center of this conflict was Napoleon Bonaparte, the commanding general of the French forces. Napoleon was not just a leader, he was the key figure in the battle. He initially directed operations from a vantage point at Rossum Farm. This location allowed him to observe the entire battlefield. As the battle progressed, he moved closer to the action near La Belle Alliance. However, much of the battlefield was obscured from his view. This led him to delegate direct command to Marshal, one of his senior commanders. Napoleon's main goal was to defeat the Anglo-Allied army led by the Duke of Wellington. He wanted to do this before the Prussian army, commanded by Marshal Blücher, could join the fight. His strategy involved attacking Wellington's forces at their weakest point on the left flank while keeping pressure on the stronger right flank. The idea was to force Wellington to retreat and isolate the coalition forces. Despite having approximately 65,000 men, Napoleon faced several challenges. A heavy storm the night before caused delays, pushing the battle's start to late morning. The wet ground made it difficult to deploy artillery effectively. On top of that, Napoleon was reportedly suffering from an illness that may have impacted his decision-making. Throughout the day, the French launched multiple attacks against Wellington's defensive positions on the Mont-Saint-Jean escarpment. Initially, Napoleon's forces secured their right flank. However, they struggled to break through the well-prepared Anglo-Allied lines. The situation took a turn when the Prussian army arrived on the French right flank later in the afternoon. In a last-ditch effort, Napoleon committed his elite Imperial Guard to launch an assault against Wellington's center. This attack was decisively repulsed. With the Prussians breaking through, the French army fell into a chaotic retreat. Napoleon's role at the Battle of Waterloo was that of a chief strategist and commander. His plans were undermined by adverse weather, illness, effective enemy defenses, and coordination failures among his commanders. The defeat forced him to abdicate just for days later, marking the end of his rule and reshaping the political landscape of Europe. This battle ushered in a period of relative peace known as the Pax Britannica. The impact of Waterloo was felt across Europe, signaling the decline of the French Empire and the rise of new powers.